On March 27, 1977, a commercial Boeing 747 aircraft with 644 passengers on board was approaching Tenerife's Los Rodeos Airport. However, due to an unfortunate series of events, the flight would soon become one of the deadliest disasters in aviation history. This is the story of the Tenerife Airport Disaster. We start our story in the morning of March 27, 1977, at the Las Palmas Airport, where two Boeing 747 flights were scheduled to land in Tenerife. The first flight, Pan Am Flight 1736, was carrying 380 passengers, and the second, KLM Flight 4805, was carrying 248 passengers. However, due to a terrorist bombing at the Gran Canaria Airport, many planes were diverted to the smaller Tenerife Airport, including the two Boeing 747s. This caused a chaotic situation at the airport, as the small terminal was not equipped to handle such a large number of passengers. At the time, the Tenerife Airport had just one runway, and the air traffic control tower was not equipped with advanced technology to handle the increased traffic. The Pan Am and KLM flights were among several planes that were diverted to the Tenerife Airport on that day, causing further congestion on the runway. As the day progressed, the situation at Tenerife Airport worsened. Heavy fog rolled in, reducing visibility to just a few meters. This meant that the pilots could not see the runway or other planes on the tarmac. As a result, many planes had to taxi on the runway to reach the terminal, further reducing the runway's capacity. At around 1:30 p.m., the Pan Am flight arrived at the Tenerife Airport and had to wait for clearance to park at the terminal. Due to the heavy traffic and limited space, the plane was parked at a remote location on the runway, where the passengers were told to wait for further instructions. Shortly afterward, the KLM flight arrived at the airport and also had to park at a remote location on the runway. The KLM captain, Jacob Veldhuizen van Zanten, was in a rush to depart and did not want to wait for clearance to take off. He instructed the co-pilot to request permission for takeoff, even though the air traffic control tower had not yet given the clearance. Meanwhile, the Pan Am flight was instructed to taxi to the end of the runway and prepare for takeoff. However, due to the heavy fog, the pilots could not see the KLM plane on the runway, which was approaching them at a high speed. The air traffic control tower tried to warn the KLM plane of the presence of the Pan Am plane, but the warning was not heard by the KLM crew. The KLM plane crashed into the Pan Am plane, killing all 248 passengers and crew on board the KLM plane and 335 passengers and crew on board the Pan Am plane. Only 61 passengers on the Pan Am plane survived the crash, making it one of the deadliest aviation accidents in history. The investigation into the Tenerife Airport disaster revealed that several factors contributed to the accident. The heavy fog reduced visibility and made it difficult for air traffic controllers to see the planes on the runway. The small airport was not equipped to handle the large number of diverted flights, causing congestion on the runway. The KLM captain's decision to take off without clearance was a critical error and demonstrated a lack of communication between the captain and the air traffic control tower. The KLM flight crew was also fatigued due to a long flight from Amsterdam, which may have impaired their decision-making abilities. The investigation also revealed that the air traffic control tower did not follow proper procedures for communicating with the planes on the runway. The tower did not use standardized phrases and terminology, which may have contributed to confusion among the pilots. The tower was also understaffed, which made it difficult to handle the increased traffic. The Tenerife Airport disaster had a profound impact on the aviation industry. It led to significant changes in airport and air traffic control procedures, including the standardization of communication protocols and the implementation of advanced technology to improve visibility and safety. The disaster also highlighted the importance of crew resource management and communication in aviation. It led to the development of training programs and regulations that emphasized teamwork, effective communication, and decision-making in high-pressure situations. The Tenerife Airport disaster remains one of the deadliest aviation accidents in history, and its legacy continues to shape the aviation industry today. It serves as a tragic reminder of the importance of safety in air travel and the need for constant vigilance and improvement in aviation procedures and technology. The Tenerife Airport disaster was a tragic event that claimed the lives of 583 people and left a lasting impact on the aviation industry. The heavy fog, congestion on the runway, and lack of communication between the air traffic control tower and the pilots all contributed to the accident. The disaster led to significant changes in airport and air traffic control procedures, emphasizing the importance of crew resource management, communication, and safety in aviation. The legacy of the Tenerife Airport disaster continues to shape the aviation industry today, serving as a reminder of the importance of constant vigilance and improvement in air travel safety.